tournament. It has been one of the most hyped. We've got a wonderful field, both men and women, and we've got our defending champions with it. But before we do that, I would ask our 𝕼𝖃𝖆𝑔𝖆𝖆 kids to present the trophies. And these will be the prizes. Could bring them forward, please, and put them on their plinths. Here's our 𝕼𝖃𝖆𝑔𝖆𝖆 kids who'll be working right through the next 8 or 9 days. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. They're the prizes. To go with a few dollars as well, I might add, for the men's and women's tournament this year. So over the next 8 days, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see in excess of 100,000 fans come through the gates. And as I mentioned, we'll see some of the world's very best. I know the tournament director, Cam Pearson, is breathing a large sigh of relief because the word from overseas, and I think Paul Malone tweeted it first, that Andy Murray is on his way. So we'll see him in town in the next couple of days to take his place in the field. So that's wonderful news. We've got 4 Grand Slam champions. We have 9 of the top 20 women. We've got 4 of the top 20 men competing. We've got 7 Aussies: Ash Barty, Nick Kyrgios, Sam Stosur, Matt Ebden, John Milburn, Jordan Thompson, Destiny Eva, plus Isla Tomljanovic, ladies and gentlemen. They'll be joining us a little later on. We have 6 Aussies still remaining in qualifying. And more importantly, on this warmish day, we have our 2 defending champions. They've been out for the photo shoot this morning. And ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute pleasure to introduce our defending champions, Grigor Dimitrov and Karolina Pliskova, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Please grab the microphone. I'm going to hand you over to the media. Now, I understand our defending ladies champion has virtually no voice. Is that correct? So we'll be very gentle. So you're going to do all the talking, Grigor? I think the obvious question to both of you, though, is that you come here with wonderful memories, don't you? Because not only was it a victory for both of you in your respective events last year, but it started a springboard to just a wonderful year after that for both of you, wasn't it?
Hi, everyone. It's pretty amazing. I mean, I've been playing this tournament for quite some time, and it's been a dream of mine to win it. And being able to do that last year was something that definitely, I think, propelled my year into a great success. And you always count on that start of the year. I think is so important. I mean, you should never get too negative or too positive, but I think you always need to have that fresh line. So again, I'm pretty pleased to be back here, and yeah, excited to get that first match going on.
And finished it off with the ATP finals as well. That put a nice exclamation mark on the year, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. That was definitely one of my biggest highlights. It was such a long year, I thought, and like long fought matches throughout the whole year on different occasions. So to be able to come to an end of the season the way I did was something that I really appreciated. I cherished a lot as well, and also that showed I think a lot to my team and of course to myself what we're capable of doing, and just kind of push the limits even more now.
Karolina, welcome back to you. What does it do to the mindset when you come back to a centre court where you've enjoyed success?
So I'll try to talk. I'm definitely happy to be back here. I was a little sick, but just now my voice, I feel much better now. So I think I have Wednesday start, so I'll be ready for my match. And just have nice memories from last year, so I'm going to enjoy my matches this year's one.
Nothing serious, we hope.
Oh.
Well, I'll open it to the ladies and gentlemen of the press, and we'll have our first media conference, ladies and gentlemen, with our defending champions. It's all yours.
About my last 2 matches here? Oh yeah, maybe, but it was the first time in a year, so it's tough to say. I don't think I played my best tennis here, but I got the title, which started the season, and the season was amazing for me. So if I can start this year again like this, that would be amazing. a little bit, but since I was there, I don't fight for this that much anymore. I have different goals, and so it's the titles of the tournaments and Grand Slam, so and the ranking for me doesn't matter that much anymore.
What are you expecting from Andy? Finally, what you play a set? What are you see about that?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen him. I think pretty much since London. I saw just a bit of he hit a little bit at the O2, but I haven't seen much of him. I didn't see how he's. I don't know how he's feeling. I think it's. I mean, you wouldn't try something if he's not feeling it. He's ready to play. So, but again, he's one of those one of those champions that always fights and always finds a way. So, whatever it is, I mean, he's going to be dangerous.
Well, I changed coach again, so for me I think it's better to have no expectation, but it's going to be tough, as this year was the best so far for me. I think this one, what is upcoming, is going to be quite hard because of the results what I had, but I just want to get better in my tennis game and with the playing, so it doesn't matter the results. Even if I start the year not really good, I believe I have a good chance to keep improving during the year, and I feel actually good on the court now after a long time, I have to say, so hopefully the results will come. No, not really. We are not that far yet. We played just 1 month back home, but we played quite a lot of tennis with him, with Thomas, so I have to say I feel better on the court, so enjoy my game, so what's most important for me, and like I said, the results we will see. It's tough to say now. We didn't have much matches yet with him, so we'll see during the season.
Grigor, you were obviously very busy until the end of the last season. Did you get much time off, and what did you do with the off-season?
Yeah, no, really. I mean, I was so excited, obviously, after that finish, that for me was just a matter of finding the best way to rest in terms of, I mean, physically I still felt I was pretty good, which was a great sign, but I think just mentally I was pretty exhausted, so I just tried to take 5 to 6 days off and then kind of slowly start building up the habit again of playing and working, because it's very easy to kind of be on a hype for such a long time, but as I said, I've set myself kind of like I have already goals for next year and things like that, so I just wanted to make sure that I just remain like very collective and just as excited to go out and practice, not just to come out and perform on the court. But so far, as I said, things are looking good. I mean, I've been practicing a lot. I think I did over 3 weeks of preparation, which in my case is quite a bit. So I'm just looking forward to get back into my rhythm again. That's the number one priority for me.
Not much for now, so I just started with Thomas, so I don't think it's going to be, it would be good to put her now in the team since we just started, but yeah, maybe we'll see in the future, but not for now.
I suppose for both of you, slams are a big focus this year, given the form that you come off from last year, aren't they? I think a question for both of you.
Yeah, definitely. I played final once this year. Still this year, I got to the semis in French Open. So for me, the next step would be to win a Grand Slam. It's I think for me it's still hard to play on Grand Slams, but hopefully I can get better every year and then finally win one.
Well, obviously that's the ultimate goal right now. I guess for both of us. I think I've proven myself over the years that I can play good tennis and be on a big stage and win big matches. So the next step is to make sure that I do that throughout 2 weeks, 2 weeks period, and I believe I can do it. But as I said, every start of the year it's to me it's very delicate. That's why I always like to lower my expectations a little bit, considering also the amount of hours that I've put on the court and off the court, of course. So I think everything so far it seems to be great, healthy, and yes, of course, if you do the right things, the result will come.
Grigor, you remember Australia very fondly match against Canada. Is that pretty much you would play so well and not got a good result? Is that a pleasant feeling or is it a painful feeling?
I have a mixed feeling about this match, to be honest. I think I've obviously learned a lot from that match, but in the same time was a very tough period, because I really felt that was one of the times that you really felt you could have gone through that momentum and break that barrier to play my first Grand Slam final. But I guess everything happens for a reason, and again, I'm not complaining of the season that I had last year. Totally the opposite. Everything went pretty much the way that I did not expect, but things as I said, worked great for me. And from now on, it's just finding that balance again and finding your own rhythm, and everything else it comes with it. If you do the right things, if you play the right matches, have the right attitude, it's sooner or later things will come.
I think that's fantastic. Thank you, Carolina. Particularly, you're not feeling the best, but we wish you a very swift recovery. We'll see you on the court later in the week. Our defending champions, ladies and gentlemen, Grigor and Carolina, we wish you all the best of luck, and thank you for joining us. We'll let you sneak away to your practice, and we wish you the best.